Now, 71 days ago, you'll know that NIO, of course, unveiled their SUV called the ES7. Now, this is the SUV that obviously is using, or it comes with NIO's latest technology, and that is the NT 2.0 platform. Now, on that day, so many of the investors that are investing onto NIO were really excited because this is the SUV that is said to come and compete with the BMW X5. Yeah, I mean, as seen on the screen, you'll notice that this is a car that it's quite a beauty itself, and it's one of the cars that is expected to do or generate some good sales for NIO. Now, ladies and gents, you will know that NIO had promised us to say that we are going to see, of course, the deliveries of this ES7 on starting from the 28th of August, which, by the way, it was yesterday, and we saw, of course, NIO exactly starting with the deliveries of this ES7 yesterday, which, of course, before we dig deep into which cities did NIO deliver this car to, it's something that just has to motivate you, and something that really makes me to like NIO, because NIO is not a company that will just promise you things and not deliver. For the fact that on the 28th of this month, which is yesterday, they started delivering this car, it's something that as a NIO retail investor, it makes me to be really excited about investing into this company, because not only do they just give us their future plans or the plans about the cars, their cars and all those kind of things, but they do make sure that those plans, those future prospects, they come into implementation, which is why I personally like investing onto this NIO stock. Now, of course, before we dig deep into this topic, you already know that, of course, this video is just an entertainment video and not a professional financial advice. And if you enjoyed this video, you already know what to do. I'll really appreciate if you can just hit that likes button and subscribe and hit the notification bell. That's if you've not subscribed to the channel already, so that at least you get notified by YouTube every time I drop a new content. Now, as you know, the screen, you notice that NIO yesterday started delivering this SUV called the ES7, which, like I said, is coming with the NT 2.0 platform, which is the latest technologies in NIO's vehicles. And you'll know that this technology can only be found on 3 of the NIO models, that is the NIO ET7, NIO ET5, and this NIO ES7. Now, to get to see that, of course, like I said, we got to see NIO delivering these vehicles to various cities, not just only one, makes me to be really excited as the NIO investor, because I know that this is one of the models that is expected to bring in some good sales to NIO. I mean, some of the cities that NIO, ladies and gents, delivered this ES7 to consumers include Shanghai, Beijing, Suzhou, and Hefei. And in total, there were 8 cities that, of course, this ES7 was delivered to consumers, and it includes, of course, those 4 countries that I, of course, gave, or I just told you just now. There are other cities which NIO, of course, saw their ES7 models being delivered to the first customers in the cities mentioned on this article, which is something that is incredible and something that should really excite you as a NIO investor, because we know that, ladies and gents, starting from this month of August, in NIO's of course, deliveries that they report on a month to month, we are going to see NIO reporting deliveries of 5 models, which that, ladies and gents, not only is it good or is it growing NIO, but it is also something that is going to increase their revenue or boost their revenue, which is something that is incredible and something that just has to really make you to be patient when you are investing into a stock like NIO. I mean, me, it's not a secret, NIO is the only EV company that my money is in. I know that I can get so many people throwing stones at me for doing so, but this is an EV company that, to me, it stands out. And though maybe I might not understand everything completely about them, but I understand most of the things, and which is why I chose to put a lot or a chunk of my money into this company. And those of you that have been following me for some time, you will know that I keep on emphasizing that this is a company that seriously dominates my portfolio. And the reason why it does that is because of when I look at the business model of NEO, when I look at the fundamentals, their future prospects, I have no doubt in my mind that this is a company that is just set to do very well, and its future prospects and its fundamentals are the ones that will make it flourish high into the air. I mean, last week we saw, of course, trucks delivering the NEO ET7 into several European countries, which is something that is incredible and something that must just show you that it not only is NEO expanding in China, but it is also expanding right now in Europe, which, by the way, you know that by the end of this year, NEO will be selling their cars in 5 European countries, and by 2025 they plan to have penetrated around 25 countries worldwide, which is something that is incredible and something that must motivate you to remain strong, bullish onto this NEO stock. I mean, this coming month of September, we are to expect to see NEO to open their biggest factory called NEO Park, which has an annual production capacity of around 1 million EVs, which obviously we know that by the end of this year, it will finish this year with a capacity of around 300,000. This, ladies and gents, is one of the things that seriously makes me to remain strong, bullish onto this NEO stock, because the vehicle that they will be delivering there, which is the NEO ET5, it is the vehicle which is set to sell like cupcakes, because this vehicle is quite a beauty and its pre-orders has surpassed all of the other NEO previous models, which is something that just has to show you that this is a vehicle that will sell very good. Because I think 2 days ago the president of NEO hinted that they could, or they are expecting to sell at least 15,000 units on a month to month when immediately when they start delivering these vehicles, meaning that from the month of October we can expect 15,000 vehicles of this ET5 to be sold, which is something that is incredible and something that should motivate you to stay strong, remain bullish onto this NEO stock. Yes, I know that of course there are supply bottlenecks here and there, but let me tell you something. Do you think that NEO can just open a factory like NEO Park with an annual production capacity of 1 million, knowing very well that obviously the supply chain bottlenecks from the suppliers which supply them with parts to build their cars, it's still very low? I don't think it's possible. So there is a plan. This supply chain bottlenecks that we experience in the July deliveries, I personally believe that we are going to definitely see it improving in the coming month, which is something that makes me to remain strong and long onto this NEO stock. Otherwise, with all that, guys, I just thought I should just give you this quick updates about the NEO stock. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, comment and subscribe. And once you subscribe, don't forget to hit or click that notification bell. That's if you've not done so. Otherwise, NEO is a company that I remain to be bullish on, because in my opinion, I personally believe that this is a company that will reward those that are, of course, patient, which is something that obviously for you to have patience, you must obviously have done due diligence on, because if you don't do due diligence, you might end up panic selling like some of the retail investors. Otherwise, that's all from me, and I wish you nothing but the best in your stock market investing journey, and God bless you all.